students, welcome to our distant lesson, grade 11. This is a grammar lesson. Topic of the lesson is passive voice. Lesson objectives. Use a wide variety of simple perfect active and passive forms and a variety of perfect continuous forms on a wide range of general and curricular topics. Let's start our lesson. This lesson is divided into two parts. In the first part, I'll explain to you in great details what passive voice is. We'll be watching interesting video. Here is the video. Okay, I switch on video explaining us passive voice.
Active versus passive voice.
Active, passive.
What is voice?
Voice refers to the who or what that is doing the verb's action in a sentence.
Active voice
Means that the subject is doing the action. Therefore, there's an active subject.
Passive voice
Means the subject is receiving the action. Therefore, this is the passive subject.
So, to figure out whether a sentence is active or passive voice, look at the subject. Is the subject performing the action, active, or receiving the action, passive?
An example, the boy plays the piano.
Boy equals subject, plays equals verb, the boy is doing the action, therefore the boy is the active subject. Because the boy is the active subject,
Then this sentence is written in the active voice. The piano is played by the girl.
piano equals subject, is played equals verb, the piano is receiving or not doing the action, therefore the piano is the passive subject. Because the piano is the passive subject,
Then this sentence is written in the passive voice.
why do we care?
Active voice is more concise, easier to understand, and less work for your reader. Let's look at some examples.
Two sentences.
The dog scares the cat is scared by the dog.
In the first sentence,
The dog scares the cat,
the dog is the subject of the sentence and is actively doing the verb's action. Dog equals active subject.
this sentence is written in the active voice.
Now the second sentence.
The cat is scared by the dog.
The cat is the subject of the sentence, but the cat is not doing the verb's action. Cat equals passive subject.
Therefore, this sentence is written in the passive voice.
Now, some tips to help you rewrite passive voice into active voice. Number 1, identify the verb.
The thunder is heard by Kira. Heard is the verb.
Number 2, ask yourself who or what is doing the verb's action.
Kira is the one who hears. Therefore, she is doing the verb's action.
Number 3, rearrange the sentence order.
Kira heard the thunder.
Remember, keep the verb tense the same.
The pizza will be eaten by Mary.
Will be eaten is the future tense.
Mary will eat the pizza.
Will eat is also future tense.
Recap. Active voice. 1. More concise. 2. Easier to understand. 3. Less work for your reader.
Remember, the active subject is doing the verb's action. Visit Writing Services!
www.lib.uguelf.ca.
In the passive voice, we use prepositions by and with. If we want to say who does the action, we use by. For example, the house was built by my father. If somebody does the action with the help of instruments, we use with. For example, food in Japan is eaten with chopsticks.
A sight to behold. Art installation. Grandfather clock. Install. Motion. Outbreak. Regulate. Scoop. Signal.
Exercise 1. Read the article and identify the passive forms in bold. How are the format? What tense is each? If you understand the first part of our lesson, let's move on the second part. In the second part of the lesson, we are going to do some exercises. Read the article and identify the passive forms in bold. How are they formed? What tense is each? We form the passive with the verb to be in the appropriate tense and the past participle of the main verb.
Dear students, let's check how are they formed. What tense is each? Are based present simple passive. Were being used past continuous passive. Had been fascinated past perfect passive. Is regulated present simple passive. Is fitted present simple passive. Is collected present simple passive. Is dropped present simple passive. To be put passive infinitive. Is being filled present continuous passive. Must be passive modal. Was installed past simple passive. Have been admired present perfect passive. Will be enjoyed future simple passive. Have been designed present perfect passive.
Exercise 2. Fill in the correct passive forms of the verbs in brackets. When can we omit the agent? The first sentence. Have you heard? The National Watch and Clock Museum. The verb break into. Last night. Second sentence. Makkah Royal Clock Tower in Mecca. The verb construct. By Saudi and international companies. The third. The stolen watches. In brackets the verb recover. Earlier today. The fourth. The ancient timekeeping devices. The verb display in the museum. Check their website for details. The fifth, the Duquesne Brewery clock in the USA. In brackets the verb design by John L. Franklin. Exercise 2. The correct answer. The first was broken into, no agent. The second was constructed, agent by Saudi and international companies. The third were recovered, no agent. The fourth are displayed, no agent. The fifth was designed, agent John L. Franklin. Suggested answer K. We can omit the agent when the agent is unimportant, obvious, or unknown. For example, we don't know who broke into the National Watch and Clock Museum. The first sentence. The clock tower is being renovated. A famous architect. The second. This photo has been taken. A digital camera. The third. The old grandfather clock will be repaired. A local craftsman. The fourth. The luxurious watch is decorated diamonds. The correct answer. The first, by. The second, with. The third, by. The fourth, with. The lesson is over. Goodbye.